haven't done a video like this in ages. I feel like the last one I did was maybe top 10 under £10. So today we're going to do top 10 under £5. And this was more difficult than I thought it was going to be to actually get the products together. Not because there aren't great products, it's just not a lot of products. Like there's a lot of things that are like £5.99 and I can't include that because it's not under £5. Not a lot of products that I really genuinely use and love really do fall under the £5 label. I mean, I have 10, but it's probably 10 of the same brand, or 10. It was more difficult than I thought it was going to be because I didn't want to make it brand centric. I wanted to make it more varied, and I didn't want to just pick things because they were under £5. I wanted to know they were good and really enjoy using them myself. So I managed to, it probably took me an hour and a half to go through all of my collection and pick out things that some of which I maybe haven't used in a while, some are quite new, but they're all under £5, and I feel like I've got a variety of brands and products in there too. I'm going to get an obvious one out of the way, and that is the Revolution palettes. This one is the Iconic 3, and this is the only one that I would say I actually use on quite a regular basis. I got rid of my Urban Decay Naked Palette 3 because I wasn't using it very often, because those kind of rosy, warmer colours, those pinkier toned neutral colours weren't really my cup of tea. And so I got rid of that and kept this because it's really, really good dupe. I think I made a whole video about it. And I ended up using this more than I used the Naked one. It's just really, really good. It's £4 for a really decent palette. Loads and loads of different options available. This is just the one I wanted to show you because it's my most used palette. But there's not a lot more I can say than I know you guys already know. I will link a video below where I think it was this exact palette where I duped it with the Naked 3 a few years ago. And I swatched them side by side so you can see that. But these are amazing value. And if, like me, you're not big on eyeshadow and you don't really want to spend a lot on eyeshadow, because I don't use it a tremendous amount, it's only really this time of year where I start to use it, and I'm really lazy, I'm just kind of liquid liner and mascara most of the time, then these are a really, really great option because you're not spending a lot of money and you're still getting a really good quality product. Talking of eyeshadow, I have 3, shocking, but 2 of them are cream, singles that I wanted to show you. The first one is the 17 Eyeshadow. Is it called Eyeshadow? I said this in a recent video and is it just like a pun, I don't like it. This one is brown and I'm wearing it today. I really like this. It's got a really beautiful, shimmery, I don't know, it's kind of like a neutral. It's not quite cool, it's not quite warm. A really, really wearable colour. And I'm wearing it on my lids today over the top of one of the other ones that I'm going to show you. But it's so, so pretty. And you don't really hear anything about these online. And yet, since I pulled this out and started using it, I've used it tons. It's such a pretty colour. The other one, this is what I've got on underneath it today. This is the H&M Dauphine Truffle. And this is the Colour Mousse. I've spoken about this tons. Love this. This is a really gorgeous consistency. I've bought 2 since then that aren't quite as nice. They're not quite, they're kind of, well, one of them, the colour isn't, it's a little bit orange for me and I don't wear it very often just because of the colour. The other one is more glittery, whereas this is just, it's got a hint of something to it, but it's mostly matte. Probably satin, you could describe it as. And then I just put a little bit on my lids, and I could just do that and a little bit of eyeliner, or I'll put a little bit of something else like I have done today, and done a similar looking shadow on top to give it a bit of dimension. But I love this particular one from H&M. I think that's £4.99. This, do you know what, I didn't check this, but I think this is £4.99 as well. As I was going through, I was double checking on my phone what everything was, and this one I just kind of assumed was okay. I hope it is. I think it's £4.99. This is the Colour Tattoo from Maybelline. Another thing I did with these is I didn't want to pick out the stuff that I've shown you a million times before, because I know I have probably filmed this exact video. I didn't want to just show you the stuff that you guys already know that I love. But this one had to be included. I know that I've spoken too much about this already, and I have tons. I probably have as many colours as they've made. But the Colour Tattoos are amazing. If you like cream eyeshadows, but you want something that's going to stay put, still really nicely blendable, these are really nice for under the eye. If you want a bit of eyeshadow, kind of a smudgy under eye, but you don't want real eyeshadow, because you don't want powder eyeshadow because it's not going to last, and you don't want to use something too dark or potentially an eyeliner, these are really, really nice and they last a long time. So I can't say enough good things about these, and they're quite dry as well, so they set. 2 eyeliners. One of them is from H&M. This is the Colour Essence eyeliner, and I use this tons. I've got it on right now. and that's the colour. It's a really, really dark, I don't even know where that's come from. It's a really, really dark chocolatey brown. It is called Terroir, Terroir. Terroir is what I'm calling that. Really, really dark, almost black brown, and I use that a lot as well. It's just, I think I was watching Marnie, Ms. Gold Girl's video a while ago, and she was talking about how, I think she was saying basically women of a certain age, which maybe got some people's backs up, but I totally understand what she was saying. She was saying that a very, very dark colour is more flattering on pretty much anyone than black. So whether it be a very, very dark brown, very dark green, dark blue, whatever kind of flatters you the most, it's going to look a little bit nicer and a little bit less harsh than black. And since then, I've been trying out some different brown eyeliners, and this is definitely my favourite. The other one that I wanted to mention is this 17 Tattoo Me liquid eyeliner. And this is one that I can't trust myself to do a cat eye with because it lasts, or it sticks, it kind of stains almost. It really, really is amazing staying power wise. So I can't quite trust myself to do a flick, and the consistency is quite thick as well. So it's not something that necessarily I would do that with. But if you want something that's gonna last and you wanna just draw liquid eyeliner on, you know, just like the regular liquid eyeliner without the flick, this will last better than anything else you've ever tried. I went swimming with this on and it was perfect. So if I want something, say I'm going on holiday, and I want something that's going to last all day, whether it's a beach holiday or not, something that I know is going to last all day, it's not going to transfer, it's not going to crumble, it's not going to fade, it's just going to look good all day, this is the one that I reach for. A little bit fiddly, and potentially practice makes perfect, because like I say, a little bit thick in consistency, but definitely worth persevering with, because nothing has ever lasted as long on me as this one. Whittling down brow products was really difficult, but again, not a lot of them fell within the £5 mark. There were a couple of things, and I didn't want to include tons, so I just chose the one that I'm really enjoying at the moment, and that is the Freedom Brow Pomade. This is the Anastasia dupe. I've never tried the Anastasia Brow Pomade, so I can't tell you how it compares from my perspective, because I may have to pick it up and just do a proper test. But this is the only pomade I've ever tried, and I really, really like it. It's the medium brown. I would have said that I'm not someone that kind of smudges my brows, but I've tried other products since then, and like if I lean on my arm or something, or if I slightly touch, and it's definitely transferred. So I'm comfortable now saying this is transfer proof, because I've never had that problem with this. This is, did I say it was medium brown? I'm wearing it right now, really easy to use. I would say that it errs on the side of darker, so you have to be really light-handed if you want paler, fairer brows. Even if you use the blonder shades, they are quite pigmented, so you have to be quite light-handed with them. But if you like the bold brow look, this is amazing, and only £5. I actually only managed to get one lip product in here because I was running out of items, but this had to be included, and this is the Essence lip liner in Plumcake. I wear this all the time under so many different lipsticks. I'm wearing it today under, I think this is MAC's Plumful, which can look completely different with a different lip liner underneath, but I am a lip liner convert. I don't really want to wear lipstick without lip liner anymore, and I'm trying to I'm trying to collect was the word I was going to say. I think I was going to say encompass, but that's not even slightly the right word. I'm trying to collect, or get together a collection of as many different lip liners as I can, as many different colours as possible. I've just put in an order with MAC, just because they do some that I just don't feel like I can get elsewhere, so I'll show you that in a video later on. But this has been my absolute favourite, kind of dark nude, slightly plummy colour. It's an amazing, versatile lip liner, and it lasts really, really well. These ones, these twistable pencils, not the ones that you sharpen, are amazing from Essence. Definitely, definitely give them a try if you've got them in a store near you. Wilko's in my town stocks Essence. I don't know about you guys, if you've got one, you've probably got an Essence stand, but I think they're also online, I'm not sure. I'll see what I can link below, but these are some serious unsung heroes in the budget beauty world. And the last two are, again, quite obvious ones. The first one is the Collection Lasting Perfection Concealer. This has been a blogger favourite for the longest time. One note I would have, because I haven't used this in a long time, and then recently I picked it up again because I found an unopened tube in my drawer. I've just been using it just to brighten up this area around my nose and on my chin area, where I just have little areas of little areas of redness that I want to brighten up, but I wouldn't put it anywhere where I had dryness or maybe some fine lines that it could fall into, because it is on the drier side, can cake a little bit, and I think unless you've got really perfect skin or very youthful skin, it can look less than flattering. I think a lot of beauty bloggers have decided or kind of moved away from it as they've got a little bit older, because they've realised that their skin has changed and it doesn't work quite as well for them anymore. I think that it still can work for you, can still work for everybody, it's just where you place it. It's great high coverage if you've had a really late night and you want to brighten up your under eyes. The other product is something that I kind of use in tandem with that, and it's this Freedom highlighter that I've spoken about a million times. It's the Pro Highlight in Ambient. Still, I can't remember what this one's called. There's an ambient and there's a diffused. And I always think this one should be diffused, but it's not. It's the ambient one. This is the one that's kind of slightly glowy. You can kind of see, I've not really blended my blusher in very well. You can kind of see like a slightly glowy sheen to my cheeks there, and that's this. I wouldn't want to put the other one on in the same way because I feel like it's a little bit too frosty, whereas this I feel quite comfortable putting right under there and just brightening everything up. It's just kind of a sheen rather than a frosty highlight. So they were my top 10 under £5. I hope this is useful for some of you. I love finding new budget beauty stuff. So if you've got anything that you'd like to recommend, especially things under £5, because I found that to be a really, really difficult number, please leave a comment below and let us know what your favourite product under £5 is. And otherwise, I will see you guys in my next video.